I was going to teach a curriculum for that grade level. And that curriculum should cover what's on the test, but I am not going to teach to a specific test. That is one of the reasons why we have such a large reading gap. That is one of the reasons why we have such a large math gap, is because we are teaching specifically for students to pass a specific test, and we're not giving them a wide range of knowledge that they need for that grade level. So I think those are some of the major things that I see when it comes to the testing component, is that we need to change how this test, or what this test signifies within the educational system. What it currently signifies is not adequate for where we are as educators in this day and time. So I do believe that needs to change. When it comes to whether parents should be able to opt out,
I agree.
Yeah, I think parents should be able to opt out of it. I know, like, I lived in Connecticut. I homeschooled in Connecticut. And in Connecticut, if your child was homeschooled, they don't have to take the test, right? It's not mandatory for them to take the test. I don't even think it's mandatory. I think even regular kids can opt out of it in that state. And in other states, I know kids cannot opt out of it. I know some states, when you're homeschooling, even though you're homeschooling, your child is still required to take that test. So you don't have that option. Homeschooling your child does not negate your child from having to take that test. So I think that, yes, we need to be able to figure out how to make sure that schools are meeting the bare minimum standards of education within that educational system that they have, which is their school, and that the children are actually learning